Next to me is the fully redesigned 2024 Ford Ranger in its most off-road capable form, the Raptor. My name is Alex, and today we're taking a look at the brand new 2024 Ford Ranger Raptor. For the first time in North America, the iconic Ranger sees its off-road prowess, Raptor version. Available in other markets like Europe, the Raptor was limited to the F-150 and just recently the Bronco. But now finally for 2024, we have the Ranger Raptor. The Raptor is powered by a 3-liter EcoBoost engine. This is actually a twin turbocharged V6. Makes 405 horsepower and 430 foot-pounds of torque, which is class leading. Now, this engine is also used in the Bronco Raptor, which has been proven to be very capable both on and off-road. And this 3-liter engine does go through the 10-speed automatic transmission, which again has been proven to be very capable off-road. We have a nice aggressive first gear, which does allow for so much control, and that does go through a selectable 4-wheel drive system. The entire front end of the Ranger has been fully revised for 2024. We have new grills and LED headlights. And for the Raptor trim, we're going to get a more off-road style, wider bumper, which does offer more clearances. And moving around to the side of the Ranger Raptor. Now, there's actually two different wheel options available. We have the standard wheel as well as a beadlock capable wheel. So you can upgrade if that's your preference. Hidden in behind the wheels are the Fox Live Valve shocks used on all Raptor models like the F-150 Raptor and Bronco Raptor. They've been proven time and time again to be the best of the best when it comes to off-road performance. And the Ranger Raptor actually uses a brand new tire. The F-150 and the Bronco Raptor use a BF Goodrich KO2, but the Ranger Raptor uses the new KO3, which has been upgraded and updated for better off-road performance. Now for 2024, Ford actually made the decision to build all Rangers as Super Crew models with the 5-foot bed, so regardless of the trim levels, this is going to be the configuration. And finally, at the rear end here of the Ranger Raptor. Now, of course, we're going to have new LED taillights, as well as a revised tailgate design and bumper. And for the Raptor model, this bumper is going to be more off-road capable. It has rear tow hooks, and of course, that dual exhaust. Sounds pretty good. Take a listen. Now, a couple of really neat changes and updates here in the bed. So again, this is going to be the 5-foot length, which is the only option available, but we're going to have a dampened tailgate now, which is definitely nice to have. We also have the available LED box lighting, bumper step, tailgate work surface, as well as power outlets right here in the bed. Now taking a look at the interior of the 2024 Ranger. Now the seats are going to be Raptor exclusive. They are more tightly bolstered. They have red leather and the Raptor embroidery. The steering wheel is also going to be Raptor exclusive, which is thicker. It has paddle shifters. Really nice looking steering wheel there. But the technology is really where the new Ranger shines. We're going to have a new 12-inch vertically oriented screen, which does apply to Lariat and Raptor models. And that screen is going to include wireless Apple CarPlay, navigation, as well as some climate control integration, and the new digital gauge cluster, which has been seen on other Ford vehicles like the F-150 and Super Duty. It's going to allow for easier access for vehicle data as well as off-road information. The previous generation Ranger was a spectacular truck, and it was a great return for the Ranger for the North American market. But Ford took the Ranger, upgraded it, and updated it, and gave us a fantastic truck. Now taking a look at the rear seat area of the new Ranger. Now these Raptor models are going to give us red contrast stitching and a slightly more bolstered seat. But additionally, we are going to get charging outlets as well as a subwoofer under the seat for the B&O sound system. So here we are setting off in the 2024 Ranger Raptor. This truck has been a long time coming. We've been asking Ford for quite a while, since the re-release of the Ranger back in 2019. We've been asking for the Raptor model, but it wasn't available here in North America. It was only available in Europe, which surprisingly it did quite well over there, but we have it now for the North American market here for 2024, and a brand new platform, which is fantastic. which is it's a really, really nice platform, kind of the mid-size truck. It's a very, very hot segment right now with the recent redesign of the Toyota Tacoma, the Chevy Colorado, the Canyon. These trucks have been very, very popular. And the previous generation Ranger was a great, great truck, but it was a little outdated. It was basically the European model for, made it North Americanized, I guess you could say. Gave it steel bumpers, changed up some of the design a little bit, but it was very much the same as the European markets are. So it's, but it was in dire need of an update. But that's what this 2024 model is about. And we have the Raptor model, which is amazing. 3-liter EcoBoost engine, over 400 horsepower. Now this engine is also used in the Bronco Raptor as well as the Explorer ST. So it's a very, very strong engine. It's used in performance vehicles only. And again, over 400 horsepower, 430 foot-pounds of torque. So massive, massive power. And again, it is used in the Bronco Raptor as well. So it's been proven to be very off-road capable. Lots and lots of low-end torque. This truck does have the Fox live valve suspension, which is used on every Raptor model, like the F-150 Raptor and also the Bronco Raptor as well. And it's a very, very sophisticated suspension. It's a live suspension, meaning there are individual modes that you can change. That 3-liter engine does sound pretty good, I'm not going to lie. In the Bronco Raptor, it's actually not nearly as loud. It's actually, I was quite surprised when I first heard it. The Ranger Raptor is definitely louder than the Bronco Raptor, which is, again, quite surprising. But it sounds fantastic. You get a lot of induction noise as well, actually. A lot of turbo noise, which you don't actually find in either the Bronco Raptor or the F-150 Raptor. Really, really great sounding engine, and again, that has the valved exhaust system as well. So there are different modes that you can change. You can change the way you can quiet all the way to Sport and Baja mode, which is actually what we're in right now, which is the loudest setting. And again, it does sound very, very good for a 3-liter V6. Now we do have a manual button right here on the side of the shifter, and we have paddle shifters, so we can actually go ahead and manually downshift. And the paddle response is actually very quick, which is, again, quite surprising. But like the F-150 Raptor, Ford does tune the transmission to be quicker and handle the off-road shifts a little better. But if you want, you can also go ahead and put the exhaust into quiet mode. We will put it back into normal automatic, and it does tame the exhaust down quite a bit. It's very, very quiet, very manageable. Happen to go on a road trip or you take it on a long distance drive, it's very, very comfortable. But coming to a stop here, I do want to talk a little bit more about this interior, because this is really, really where the previous Ranger needed its update. The interior was definitely a little bit outdated. We have this new 12-inch display here, which is really, really nice. It's used in a lot of other Ford vehicles like the Ford Edge, the Explorer, and the F-150 Lightning. And it's been a very, very nice screen in those. It's vertically oriented, which some people like, some people don't like. I think it flows very well with the interior, and it also has wireless Apple CarPlay. You have, of course, Android Auto, navigation, all the connectivity options. And for the first time, we also have a fully digital gauge cluster here, which is definitely a nice modernized interior. Nice to have that digital screen, and it can display a lot of different vehicle information, off-road statuses, engine information. Really, really nice display. And it does change with the drive mode as well. So as you change the drive modes, it will also change the layout. Really, really great sounding engine. Again, both the Explorer ST and the Bronco Raptor aren't nearly as loud as this Ranger Raptor. Handles quite well. The Fox live valve suspension definitely helps with the body roll, and that engine. It sounds fantastic. And again, the valved exhaust does help a lot. Way, way louder than the Bronco Raptor, on par with the F-150 Raptor. It's also cool that you can kind of see the little hood vents up there too, which is really neat. Kind of like what you would see on an F-150 Raptor or a Tremor. You're going to have those hood vents up there, which looks super cool from the driver's seat. Up top, we also have 6 auxiliary switches, which is also used on a lot of Ford products. So if you want to mount a light bar, or maybe you want to put a winch on the front, if that's possible, you can do that, and you can use these factory integrated switches without having to drill some hole into your dash to mount a switch. And those Fox Live valve shocks do help the body roll quite a bit. You do have normal, sport, and off-road, so you can change those depending on the terrain that you're on. The sport will kind of stiffen it up, reduce body roll, that kind of thing. And then the off-road mode will help with, actually if you come off the ground, it will actually stiffen them up and help with bottoming out. I think this Ranger is going to be a really great seller for Ford. These mid-size trucks again are very hot right now. People want them. The Toyota Tacoma again is a fresh redesign, and this new Ranger I think will do very well. But that is the 2024 Ford Ranger Raptor. If you're interested in a Ranger Raptor, or any Ranger for that matter, you can give us a call. You can visit our website, mcpheeford.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.